Welcome to the Aquaponic online course. In the technical part of this module we talk about what exactly aquaponic is, how the system works, and what kind of different types of aquaponic systems exist. What is aquaponic? Aquaponics is one of the most promising sustainable systems for food production, which combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The aim is to take advantage of both systems by reusing their waste products. What are the advantages of aquaponic systems? Here are a few. Compared to traditional aqua and agriculture, the water consumption is low and more efficient. The danger to lose crops to pest infestation or soil-borne diseases is greatly reduced. Fertilizer can be used more efficiently. Viewed on a larger scale, aquaponic systems could improve food production in regions with poor quality soil, and reduce pressure on the overfished oceans. Unfortunately, there are also some disadvantages. The initial cost of aquaponic systems is relatively high. To run an aquaponic system, electricity must be available, and the energy consumption causes additional costs. Technical equipment must be operated correctly and maintained regularly. There are many ways to build an aquaponic system, but usually they consist of a fish tank, a hydroponic system, and pipes for the water cycle. The excretions of the fish, feces and most importantly ammonia, develop a toxic effect on aquatic life with increasing concentration. To avoid the poisoning of the fish, the used water is directed to the plants of the hydroponic system. There, nitrifying bacteria will transform the ammonia to nitrite and further to nitrate, which is the favored form of nitrogen for growing crops, and relatively harmless to the fish. Finally, the treated water from the hydroponic system can be reused in the fish tank. Depending on the purpose of the aquaponic system, the structure can be adapted. Aquaponic system categories can, among other things, be made in terms of size, water cycle management, operational mode, or by type of used hydroponic system. Each production plant can be built larger or smaller. With aquaponic systems, however, the design usually also changes depending on the size. The size of the system is usually connected to its purpose. Small-scale aquaponic systems are mostly built for hobby purposes. Furthermore, a distinction is made between medium and large-scale aquaponic systems. In the middle range you can find systems for self-sufficiency, research, or educational purposes, or other societal added value. The large systems are mostly used for industrial food production. The term water cycle management refers to the distinction between closed and open-loop water circuits. In open-loop systems, the water can flow freely in both directions. While this may seem practical, it is unfortunately not the best solution. New developments tend to separate the two systems, or to allow the water flow only in one direction. The reason for this development are the different demands of fish and crops. With the separation, each system unit can be controlled independently and adapted to the needs of the products. The open-loop systems are also known as decoupled aquaponic systems. Different operating modes are understood to mean the different ways of using fish sludge. The conversion of ammonia to nitrite and nitrate takes place, depending on the operating design, directly in the hydroponic unit or in a separate biofilter. These two operating modes are also called extensive and intensive production. The only condition for the degradation of ammonia is to provide areas with large surfaces for bacteria to build a biofilm. This can be provided, for example, with sand, expanded clay, or biofilm media. In the extensive production method, biofilter and sludge removal is directly integrated in the hydroponic unit. The performance of integrated biofilter is reduced compared to a separate biofilter, and causes turbid water. This is why with the extensive production, less fish can be kept. Intense production allows to keep more fish in the tank with separated sludge removal and biofilter, but these steps allow only partial nutrient recycling, unless additional provisions are taken. There are also different construction methods for the hydroponic unit. The three basic types are media-filled grow beds, deep water culture, and nutrient film technique. But more about that in the hydroponics lesson. What is aquaponic? I hope that this question has already been slightly clarified after this video. Thank you for watching.